Hey peeps, Emma here. The Ashlands are supposed to overwhelm you. The moment you arrive, everything wants you dead. Charred warriors, twitchers, vultures, lava, fire, noise, pressure. The biome is basically designed to make you feel like you never get a second to breathe. But during my solo playthrough, I started noticing something weird. Every now and then, I would find these large Ashlands ruins, and the area around them felt different. Not safe exactly, it's still the Ashlands, but calmer. Less pressure, fewer enemies, a place where I could actually stop and think and maybe drop a portal, regroup if needed, or just catch my breath for a second. At first I thought I was imagining it. I even made a short asking, am I going crazy? Because these ruins kept feeling strangely peaceful compared to the rest of the biome to me. And then people in the comments started saying they noticed it too. So during a Valheim Science livestream, we tested it. Science time with Emma. Bling! The first question was, do these ruins actually block creatures from spawning? And the answer seems to be yes. In and around the POI, I could not spawn in my test creatures, the same way I test workbenches and other anti-spawn structures. The area was behaving differently from normal Ashlands, and the same way as anti-spawning structures. So then we tested the obvious next question. Is there something specific, like an object inside of the ruin, that is causing it? A hidden piece somewhere, a structure, something placed inside of the POI? And this did not seem to be the case. So then we took it even further. What happens if we remove everything? And this was a fun one, because I could go Hulk mode with this. We removed every wall, every piece, every visible part of the ruin. And this is where it got really interesting. Even after removing the entire POI, the area still seemed to block creatures from spawning. And that means this may not be about the ruin pieces themselves, it may be something tied to the location, the POI area, or even the way the Ashlands points of interest are set up. So we kept on testing. It is not just one ruin, there are multiple Ashlands ruins and POI that seem to have the same effect. Some are small, but the big ones are the most exciting because they give a much larger calm area without needing normal spawn-proofing items like workbenches, torches, wards, or campfires. And suddenly, an old dev blog that has been lingering in my mind mentioning finding rest in the Ashlands by these POIs made way more sense to me, and that these places could really be zones where you catch your breath. It all made sense all of a sudden. And this is not just a cool little detail, this could be incredibly useful. If you are landing in the Ashlands for the very first time and you're struggling to survive, finding one of these ruins could give you a much better foothold. It can be a place for you to regroup or drop down a portal, heal, organize your inventory, or prepare for the next push. For builders, this is even more exciting. Some of these large ruins are beautiful building locations already, with massive walls and building pieces you can't just place yourself. And one of the biggest POIs even has vineberries growing naturally on the walls. And this matters because vineberries can be annoying to grow, and they grow super easily on the walls of these POIs. I tested vineberry growth during Valheim Science as well, and from what I could find, the plant mostly needs a very big or long, tall wall, plus a lot of open space to grow properly. And really, space seems to be the key here. The best results I've gotten was just placing a very long wall, not even all that high, but just very long, place a bunch of those vineberries, and it resulted in so many vineberries, I had plenty. So this POI basically gives you three things at once: a calmer Ashlands location, a natural building foundation, and a local food resource that are used in almost every single dish that is made in the Ashlands. Now, I do not want to pretend this is fully solved yet. I still want to test more locations, more POI types, and exactly how far the non-spawning areas extend, because it depends on the POI. Some POIs are very big and they have a very wide range, while others have a very small range. But right now, it does feel like I've found one of the most useful useful hidden Ashlands mechanics that had not yet been found. So the next time you're sailing into the Ashlands and everything is screaming, burning and trying to murder you, look for these ruins. They are not just a decoration, they are Valheim's secret place to rest. Subscribe because the Ashlands and soon the Deep North are trying to kill us, and clearly someone needs to do the paperwork, and I would love it if you could check if the like button still works. Never forget you're absolutely amazing, and I'll see you peeps next week. Dag hé!